Well, so give us your first name and how old are you?
Clancy, 31 years old,
And what's your addiction?
alcohol and amphetamines,
And how long have you been caught up in addiction? When did you first start?
probably 5 years ago.
Well, I started a bit late. And what happened that caused you to start?
Sought out a doctor, got a DEXAMPHETAMINE prescription, continued to abuse that and abuse that and abuse that. Thought I could control it.
So I started at Dexy's when you were 26, was it?
26, yeah.
Yeah, wow. What sort of affected the addiction have on your life, you and your family and stuff?
Pretty much destroyed my relationships with my family, people around me. Burnt just about every single bridge that I have. People try to help me, lash out in rage. I'm very self-destructive.
Name a couple of really bad instances that might have brought you to the point of wanting to change.
Probably my little brother just came to me one day. We were just having a normal conversation. I flipped out and had an argument with him and got into a really big fight, and I did do some damage to him. And then probably getting chucked out of the last house that I was actually living in, effectively living on the streets. None of my mates wanted anything to do with me anymore, I understand. And I was sitting in the rain and pretty much had nowhere else to go. And then one of my mates was like, no, you need to go here. And then I read the pamphlet and decided, gave it to Shalom a call.
So how long have you been in Shalom?
Been in Shalom for 5 weeks and 3 days.
How you finding it?
Finding it okay. It's a place I need to be. Got a lot of support from all the boys in my house.
You come in pretty scattered when you come in.
I came in very paranoid, very broken, not trusting anybody. Yeah.
And so what sort of changes have happened over the last 5 weeks, even though it's a short time?
I have settled down, become more open with housemates, the people that I'm working with on the work crews, and slowly returning to my former self.
It looks like all your paranoia and that's gone.
Yeah, it has. I'm definitely, like, people have been coming up to me saying that I am settling in,
Yeah, you
saying
seem
they are more comfortable around me, which is good. I know I put a lot of people off when I first came in. I was very scattered. I was very broken. And
Yeah, you're looking good, bud.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah,
appreciate
you're looking
it.
really good. So have you worked out what any of your root causes, your problems were yet, or?
Currently going through that with my mentor. I had a mentoring session today with my mentor. He's a really good bloke. We're talking about inability to love myself and forgiveness. Also, probably the way that I was brought up with my mum and my dad. We had a look at my family and the way it works, and it's quite scattered and quite fractured. I couldn't even remember who my aunties and uncles were. Couldn't even remember their names.
Yeah.
And that was, yeah, just talking about family is always very confronting for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got a bit of regret there, I can see that, a bit of anger.
Yeah, anger towards my dad, a little bit towards my mum. Yeah. And the family, ultimately, yeah, family itself.
Yeah, so root cause, childhood trauma.
100%.
Yeah. What sort of changes you reckon you found in yourself in regards to family, and is your family seeing what's happening to you?
My mum is a big supporter of Shalom, and she's wanted me in and around the program for a very long time. For the first time in the last 5 years, she knows that I'm in a safe place. She knows that I'm supported, and she's not worried about getting a call from authorities or hospitals or anywhere else. She knows that I'm safe.
And best and worst thing about Shalom?
Best thing would be the blokes that you made, stories, and the worst thing would be early wake-ups, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but ultimately, on the whole, it's a good experience, and I would recommend it to anyone struggling.
Yeah. And what would you say to your family if they see your video?
I would say to my family if they see my video, I'd say, hi Mum, I love ya. I'm sorry, I'm doing the best I can. I'm not fully fixed just yet, but I'm in the right place. And I'm sorry for the years of late nights and phone calls that you didn't want to receive. And say